What up, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna take a look at my entire Kino Lorber Blu-ray collection. There's a shelf right here behind me. The first two rows are Kino Lorber, and the last two rows are other labels. Like I have Code Red, Scorpion Releasing, Synapse Films, and Blue Underground. Those would be for another day. So today we're just gonna look at the first two shelves, Kino Lorber. Uh, they've been putting out a lot of great stuff, man. As of late, a lot of great titles. I've been really focusing on their releases, especially 70s, 80s, 90s, even early 2000s. Uh, Especially 80s. That was my era right there, the 80s. So and Kino's been doing very good. I mean, have a couple of 4Ks here and there. So we're gonna take a look at each one by one. So let's get started. All right, guys. So here we go with my Kino Lorber collection. Um, let's get a little closer there. All right, so let's go one by one. First up, we got 12 Angry Men. This is actually the remake of the 1950 film. There's the back. So yeah, this is actually a good remake. The remake is actually from the 90s, I think. I think it's 90s. Yeah, 97. Um, I have the original as well. It's got it on the Criterion. Picked it up on the Barnes and Noble sale this past month. So yeah, this one is good too. If you haven't checked it out, check out the remake. It's really good. And I'm not gonna talk about each one. You know, I don't want the video to drag, but maybe one or couple of them I will talk. But next up, we got the All Nighter. This is with Susan Hoffs, the lead singer of the Bangles. So it's like a comedy. Next up, we got Amazon Women on the Moon. Got a creature feature film, Ants. The Assassination with the late Charles Bronson. I love Charles Bronson. My dad was a huge fan of Charles Bronson's. Rest in peace, my dad. Rest in peace, Charles Bronson, too. Next up, Mario Bava film, Italian proto slasher, Bay of Blood. Next up, we got The Bedroom Window. This is with Steve Guttenberg and Elizabeth McCovern. Such a good movie. It's like a thriller, I guess. Kind of like a thriller. All right, next up, we got with Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn in Bird in a Wire. It's another great comedy movie. Blind Fury. This was a recent pickup. Body Slam. Big Business. Breakout, another Charles Bronson movie. This is with his wife at the time, well, Jill Ireland. And she came out with Charles Bronson in a couple of his movies. A lot of his movies, she comes out in it. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Buried Alive. Burnt Offerings. Bustin' Loose with the late Richard Pryor. Good one. I really enjoyed Bustin' Loose. Career Opportunities. Code of Silence with the good old Chuck Norris. Deep Star 6. DC Cab with Mr. T. Desperately Seeking Susan with Madonna. And Aiden Quinn's got a good cast. Eye for an Eye, another Chuck Norris. Got Enter the Dragon. Escape from Alcatraz. This is actually a recent pickup. I'm hoping that Kino starts to put more of Clint Eastwood's 70s and 80s stuff. I know they have a lot of his Western, but I really want more of his 80s, especially, could put some his Dirty Harry movies. Eyes of Laura Mars. Good Guys Wear Black, another Chuck Norris movie. The Good Son. This is Macaulay Culkin, a very evil. He plays a very good role in this one. A very evil kid. Gotcha. Love Gotcha. 80s comedy with Anthony Edwards. Hannibal. Anthony Hopkins. Julianne Moore. Happy Birthday to Me, an 80s slasher. This was also a recent pickup from the early 80s. I love that. Happy Birthday to Me is really good. The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox and James Wood. Some Jean-Claude Van Damme goodness in Heart Target. Hard to Hold with Rick Springfield. I love 80s music, and I'm a big Rick Springfield's music fan, so... and I remember it when I was a kid. Hero in the Terror with another one of Chuck Norris. The Hotspot. I'm Dangerous Tonight. In Bruges. This is another recent pickup. Distant Proposal. This is another recent pickup. These two are actually 4Ks with the Blu-ray. It's a combo pack. The Interpreter. This was actually one of my very first Kino pickups that I got from a couple of years back. Alright, Lost Highway. I know that Criterion actually recently released Lost Highway. Losing It. 80s comedy with Tom Cruise. Man in the Moon. Jim Carrey. Masquerade, Meg Tilly, Rob Lowe, Kim Cattrall, very good 80s, kind of an 80s thriller. And John Cusack in Money for Nothing, another good one. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the second row. All right, moving on to the second row, we have Murphy's Law, another Charles Bronson movie with his wife. I think his wife comes out on this one too, I'm not sure. Let me move a little bit here. Mysterious Island of Beautiful Women. I still have yet to see this one. Here's the back. Yeah, I haven't. I still need to see that one. Alright, next up we got Mystery Men. This was actually also a recent pickup. I had to order it through the Kino's website because Amazon was just taking forever to deliver it. They weren't just like... So I had to cancel my order and order it through Kino's website. My Science Project, 80s comedy. Love My Science Project. This is actually a very, very good film. Very brings back memories. Nightmare Beach, 80s slasher. John Saxon, who comes out in a lot of 80s movies, especially horror. No Retreat, No Surrender with a very young Jean-Claude Van Damme. This one is kind of reminds me of a cross between Rocky and Karate Kid. It's Van Damme plays a Russian. He's the bad guy. It's very good movie. If you haven't seen it, man, check it out. No Retreat, No Surrender. Next up we got another Chuck Norris in the Octagon. One Good Cop, Michael Keaton, Out of Sight. This is also a 4K and the Blu-ray combo with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. Porky's 2 and Porky's Revenge. This is a double feature. Really hoping that the first one gets a Kino release. I do own it, but I'm hoping that for a better upgrade, you know. Positive ID. This is a good one. Kind of a thriller, like a rape revenge type movie. The Quest with Henry Thomas, the kid that comes out in E.T. and Cloak and Dagger. It's another good one. The Real McCoy, Kim Basinger and Val Kilmer. Real Men, James Belushi and the late John Ritter. Great comedy, love it. Revenge of the Ninja. The River's Edge. This is a good one. A very young Keanu Reeves comes out, and Crispin Glover. I think this one is now out of print. I don't know if it's available anymore. So it was also one of the first ones that I got. This one and The Interpreter were one of the first 2 Kinos that I got. Running Scared. Savage Sisters. Savage Weekend, proto slasher from the 70s. Scissors with Sharon Stone. The Score, another recent pickup. I had to order it through their website because Amazon was taking forever. So I had to cancel that order and order it through their website. Secret Mike Says with Michael J. Fox. Another great one. She. Silkwood, pretty good cast. Meryl Streep, Kurt Russell, and Cher. Some Girls, great romantic comedy. Spaceballs, the 4K Blu-ray combo. Wished it would have come with a slipcover, but unfortunately I didn't get it with a slip. Space Camp. Steel Justice. Stunt Rock. Summer Heat. Times Square. Take This Job and Shove It. Creature Feature, Tarantulas, Deadly Cargo. Tentacles, another feature creature. This one is, it's so bad that it's good. From the 70s. Still enjoyable. Terror Out of the Sky. Tropic Thunder, another recent pickup. Tough Turf, James Spader and Robert Downey Jr. Up the Creek. Usual Suspects, another recent pickup. Almost done, guys, almost done. Got The Victim. Violent City with Charles Bronson, and there she is with his wife at the time, Jill Ireland. So she came out a lot with him. The Wildlife. The Woman in Red. And last but not least, we got Young Blood. And yeah, there is it. My entire Kino collection. So that was it, guys. That was my entire Kino Blu-ray collection. I hope you liked what you saw. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more upcoming videos. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.